This video will show you how to set up and use the Zoom H4N Pro audio recorder from the LSBU kit room. To supply power to the H4N Pro, you'll need to insert two AA batteries. Always make sure that a bit of the release thread is visible when doing this. This makes it easier to remove the batteries when changing them and avoids damaging the connectors. You can also use a 5V AC power adapter, which will be connected to an external power source. This is useful if you plan on recording audio all day and avoids constantly having to change the batteries. The Zoom records onto an SD card, which is located in the SD port on the bottom left of the recorder. Always ensure that the power is off before removing or inserting the SD card into the Zoom. It is also best practice to insert any XLR or mic jack leads into the inputs on the bottom of the recorder before powering on the Zoom. To release the XLR, push the release lock down and then you'll be able to remove the XLR. To power on the recorder, hold the power button down for at least 3 seconds and the H4N Pro will switch on. The H4N Pro will then show you this display, which is your main page for monitoring your levels. The H4N Pro can record up to 4 channels of audio. There are 2 mics that are attached on top of the H4N Pro which records together in stereo. To switch to these stereo mics, press the left and right track buttons and then this will arm these tracks and just record audio through these stereo channels. To open the internal menu on the Zoom H4N Pro, press the menu button on the right hand side of the recorder. To navigate the menu, use the toggle control located next to the menu button. Push up or down on the toggle to move around the menu. Click in to move into a submenu, or to select a setting that you wish to change. To go back a page when in a submenu, click the menu button. Keep clicking the menu button to go back to the main screen. Before recording, you'll need to set the correct recording format. Press the track button which says 4, which will then take you to the recording format submenu. Here you can choose between a range of WAV and MP3 formats. WAV is an uncompressed format of audio, which allows you to record all audio channels at once on the H4N Pro. MP3 is a compressed format with far less dynamic range, which allows you to record only 2 channels. Using WAV is our recommended recording choice. Ensure that the sample rate is at 48 kHz. You then can select either 16 or 24-bit audio, depending on your location and scene. If you're recording a high dynamic range scene, your bit depth should be 24 bits. Arm your XLR input by pressing either 1 or 2 on the track buttons. This will then indicate that they have been armed with a red LED light. If you're using a powered microphone, such as a Rode NT-G4, you'll need to supply the mic with phantom power. To do this, open the menu and navigate to the input submenu. Scroll down to phantom and then set phantom power to plus 48V. You'll notice that there aren't any levels displayed after you've done this. This is because you'll need to press the record button once in order to hear your levels. This will not record your audio. You can just preview how your levels sound and can adjust your levels using the recording level buttons underneath the menu button. The recording button will flash a red LED light around it to indicate that it is in this mode. Press the record button a second time on the Zoom, which will then stop recording your audio. You'll know the H4N Pro is recording as the red LED light will stop flashing and remain stationary. The timecode on the screen will also start running. Pressing record again whilst recording will set marks within your audio clip so you can jump to specific points in the audio clip when playing it back. Press this button to pause your clip whilst you are recording, then press the same button again to resume your recording. Press the stop button to stop recording. To play back your footage, press the play button which will then play back your most recent audio file. Press the backward and forward buttons to go to the previous clip or to skip to the next one. When you're finished with the H4N Pro, you'll need to wipe the SD cards and reset the Zoom to factory settings before returning the recorder to the kit room. To wipe the SD card, navigate to the SD card submenu and then choose Format. To reset the H4N Pro to factory settings, open the System submenu and press Factory Reset. For more inquiries, please contact us via email kitroom@lsbu.ac.uk.